Chores. Teenagers, children need to do chores for the right to live in your home. It is really insane not to have your children do chores. For one primary reason, sooner or later, and when they're teens, it's sooner, they're going to leave home. How will they know how to take care of themselves if you don't teach them? I mean, they won't have the concept that clothes don't magically wash themselves, get folded, and put away. Particularly in the teen years, they need to do their own wash. You give them a lesson on about not putting colored things together, whitewash, how much soap to use so they don't turn your house into a soap bubble factory, and they do their wash. What we did with my children was we gave them a little timer, and we put it on a cord, so they would put the wash into the wash, and then they click the time into the timer. So it would go beep, 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 which would tell them that it need to go in the dryer. And then when they go put it in the dryer, they'd set the time again, and then beep, 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 beep. And then they could put it into a basket and take it in their room, and they could put it away. But they need to take care of themselves, because that's going to happen, and it's no longer your responsibility. They need to clean their own bathroom. They need to vacuum their own room. They need to clean their sheets. Funny story. I had my son and my borrowed son wash their sheets, and so one Saturday they came and they showed me their sheets, and I said, cool. And I walking down the hallway, I forgot something, so I came back, and they were putting the dirty sheets back on their beds, laughing. And I said, oh, that's a neat gig. I said, from now on I need to see them when they're warm from the dryer, because then I could see that they were actually done. But they need to learn to take care of themselves. They need to learn that you clean a toilet bowl, that you clean a sink. It would be wonderful if one time a week they helped you cook a meal and talk to you while you did it, because then they would learn how to cook so they can take care of themselves. I don't think chores are optional. I think they need to do a chore or do chores so that they learn skills, but also for the right to live in your home. I have a simple rule. Forget one chore, you get two, and you get two on a time that's inconvenient. Because it's easy to forget to put the trash out. It's easy to forget, oh, I forgot. They can do that forever. Well, you know what? I'm going to help your memory. 2 chores for the 1 chore. There's a way to use the minute drill that will help to inspire a child to do a chore. One of the things they can do, let's say you say to clean their room, and you tell them even what to do. You have 3 things you want them to do. And then they have an hour to do it. So you go in at the end of the hour, and yeah, they did 1 maybe, but they didn't really were inspired to do 2. So using the minute drill, what you do with this age period is you say, you have a reasonable amount of time to accomplish this task. 1, 2, 3 things that they need to do, right? At the end of the hour, I will come. And if you haven't done all 3 things, I'll coach you. No problem. Oh, yeah, there's a little problem for you. I'm a very expensive coach. For each minute that I need to coach you to do something you could have done on your own, 2 pennies will go in the jar. That's 2 15-minute periods off of something fun you want to do. With teenagers, the older they are, the easier it is to use the minute drill, because basically they're always wanting to go somewhere. So if they're going to use your car, you say, sure, you can use my car. You know what? There's a penny in the minute drill. There's a penny in the jar because of the minute drill. You can use my car in 15 minutes. Well, I'm meeting my friends. You're using the car in 15 minutes. You have things that you can do that take off their life. If you have no idea what the minute drill means, then you need to go to the McDaniel Discipline System videos and watch that, because the minute drill is your best tool. It's so awesome for you, particularly in this age zone. Chores. So, using it this way, you have a reasonable amount of time. So at the end of an hour, you go, you coach, you tell them what to do in order to get the job done that you had originally been very clear about doing, and you put pennies in the jar for every minute it took you to do that. Then all of a sudden, the lazy teenager is inspired to do it on themselves because it costs too much. Back to Officer Clancy. Your children need to do chores, and they need to do it. They need to learn to take care of themselves. It's pretty simple.